Okay, let's go ahead and get this going here. Let me make one quick adjustment here. I want to make sure that something is working correctly. If you listen to any of my other streams, you know that sometimes my Windows 10 likes to reset my microphone input. So I just want to make sure that's on there correctly. Okay, good. Well, usually we do the career, but today we're going to do something just a little different. Let's go ahead and jump in, and we're going to do a free build. I've never used free build ever, so if it's any different than the regular campaign, then I guess we're going to learn together. So let's get this rolling here. And I guess if you're going to be doing a free build mode, I mean, might as well build like an awesome PC. So let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. In this mode, you can build PCs using all the current parts included in the game. Cases can be found in the cupboard. We recommend you play career mode first to get a feel for the controls. We have done that. So we pretty much know what the controls are. And let's see. Would I need to order my parts? PC missing parts. You don't say. Let's see. To access storage. Okay, well, it looks like we get to choose a case. So I tend to like open air cases. Let's see. Oh, there we go. That's an interesting one. Let me move through the rest of these. I still like that they have actual brands in here that really exist. Like NZXT, they're very much a real brand. They've got some neat cases, but like I said, I prefer open air. So what in the world is that's an interesting design. Let's see, lots of NZXT stuff, huh? I mean, NZXT does make a lot of cases, so it makes sense. Here we go, InWin. Dragon Edition. I'm not crazy about the white, I prefer the black. That is kind of neat looking, but it's not open air. Look at that thing. Look at all that glass. Let's see what else we got here. Lots of Cooler Master stuff. Oh, that's it. Oh man, I was hoping for a little bit more. Oh well, I mean, the game in itself is still in a pre-release state technically, so hopefully they will add more, because there are a ton more cases out there that they could add. Let's see, which one were we going to go with? We were going to go with this one. I believe this one is the open air, so let's see. Okay, well, wait a minute. Oh, well, I can stick it over here. Okay. And that's interesting. I actually have one similar to this. I have a Thermaltake P3. I believe that's what it's called, the P3, right? This one is a little different, though. So this one you could lie on its side or on its back, really. Oh, I'll go back. I want to see the back here. Wow. Kind of interesting. Oh, well, there's your I/O. Very, very interesting. Okay. So, got that. And I guess now we're going to start picking some actual PC parts besides just the case. Okay. Well, first things first. I guess let's start with the motherboard. Oh no, we got to start with a PC or a CPU. Okay, let's see what we got. We can pretty much skip all that. Intel Pentium, Core i3, i5s. Let's see. More i3s. Oh, these are the 7 and the 7000s. Okay. 7th gen. Well, there we go. i7 7700K. Oh, look, they even got the 8700K in here. Nice. And this one has the higher core count. Lower frequency, but it's got the higher core count. At right about the same wattage. Let's. I have an actual Ryzen system, so I'm very familiar with how those work. So let's look at Ryzen. I may go with a Threadripper because those Threadrippers they just look cool. Let's see. What's the 1900X? And then we got the 1920, 12 cores, 4 gigahertz. Look at that, 16 cores, 4 gigahertz, 180 watts. It's going to take quite a bit to cool that, huh? Well, let's, we're going to go with that one, just because I like it. Well, I guess we do have to stick the motherboard in there first, but okay, so, so I can't install that quite yet. But we're going to need a TR4 socket motherboard. So let's see what we can pick up here. Okay, socket. Here we go, TR4. MSI X399. It's kind of an interesting motherboard. Do we have any others? I figure we'd have at least a couple. Yeah, here we go. Gigabyte Aorus. Let's see. AM4. Here we go. Another TR4. Gigabyte X399. Designer EX. It's actually kind of ugly. But, let me see. Hold on. I'm also checking the RAM slots. Okay. Let's see. LGA. Well, we've only got 3 choices from the looks of it. So we're going to go... Let's go with the Aorus. Even though I'm not crazy about lighting, it's got RGB. It's standard ATX. It supports multi-GPU. So, well, I guess I gotta remove some of this stuff here first, so let's remove these. Oh, I think I may have. There we go. Excellent. So let's see. Should be able to stick that in there first. Where was it? This one? Yeah. Install the standoffs. I guess I probably should have checked the cooling solutions too, but I mean, it's not like this is a real PC anyway. Pretty neat. Although the detail on it could be a little better. Hoping that they upgrade that here. I mean, it looks okay, but it could be better. It could be a lot better. Okay. So, got that going. All right. Let's see. Let me screw that down. There we go. Okay. Oh, no, don't want to take that off. Don't want to take that off. Is that making me take it off? No, I don't want to take that off. Stop. Okay. There's our I/O. Again, I hope they improve that. It could look a lot better. Okay, excellent. So let's see. And I guess we could throw the processor in there now. And what were we going with? The 1950, of course. It's got that 16 cores. Okay, that's good. All right, so if we're gonna go with a Ryzen, and I imagine we're probably gonna go with a pretty beefy video card, then I mean, you wouldn't spend this much money on on a motherboard and CPU and then cheap out on the video card. So let's let me see. A couple of other things we'll need. We'll need obviously memory. We'll need storage. Let me see. Well, let's check out the memory. I imagine again something that you wouldn't want to cheap out on. And this thing can actually hold quite a bit. Let's see. We've got 8 memory slots. So we could take a whole bunch of RAM. And we're not going to go with the value. Let's see. Got the team group, 16 gigabytes. Frequency, 3000 megahertz. 2800. I want to go for at least 3000. But I imagine 3000 is probably going to be the high end here. They have 3200s, but I don't know if they have 3200s in 16 gigabyte sticks, although I could just go with 8 gigabyte sticks, and that's still a crap ton of RAM. T-Force frequency a little low. Oh, here we go. 3200 megahertz, 16 gigabytes, and it's got the different LEDs. Although I don't really care about the LEDs, I just want performance. So we'll keep those in mind, 3200. Oh, here's another one. Corsair Dominators. These are good. White lighting. Oh, look at that. It's 3600 megahertz. 4000 megahertz. Okay, good. We do have the higher end ones here. Yeah, but those are small. Let's see. 37, 33, 8 gigabyte. Well, let me see. Those are 8 gigabytes. I saw this, what was it, the 16, here we go, the Corsair Dominators. Okay, good. So we can go with these. It's going to rely on performance estimating environments. Okay. So let's put in, oh, I gotta open the little slots here. Oh, are they down here? What's going on? Here we go. Come on, it's getting a little annoying here. I can't click right on the little, there we go. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, but hold on. There we go. Okay, I guess it's gonna make me keep going back, or here. Yeah, it's gonna make me keep going back. Okay. So we're going to have, what, 60, let me see, 1632, 128 gigabytes of RAM. Well, again, you're going all out, might as well. Get that installed. A few more, and we're set. Wow, that looks like it'd be kind of insane. It's looking like a Linus build. Okay, so we've got our RAM, got our Threadripper. Let's see, we're gonna need an SSD. Let's see, can I do the? Let's see. Well, I imagine with that we're going to need a pretty beefy power supply. So 450 watts will not cut it. Look at that, 1200 watts. Look at that beast. I don't think we need a 1200 watt that. That's kind of, it feels like a little, I mean, even with all that stuff, it feels like a little overkill. I think 1000 watts would be good. If there is a 1000 watt one in here. There it is, Silverstone 1000 watt. Or 1500 watts. Well, I guess if we go with the 1200 watt, then we wouldn't have to worry if we decided to go SLI, even though I'm not a fan of SLI, but again, if you're just going to make an amazing computer, you might as well. So let's see. What was it? What was it from a Cooler Master or? Well, let me see. Let me think of the other brands. Corsair would be my choice for a power supply. Or Silverstone. I've heard good things about Silverstone. So let me see, Silverstone. Do you have a... Yep, there you go. 1200 watts. And it's modular. Excellent. So I imagine that the power supply is going to be back here. So gotta remove this. There we go. Okay, there it is. TSU mount. Let's go back. Here we are. Install this sucker. Very nice. All right. Well, I imagine I could probably plug in the I/O. There we go. Let's see. Let's gonna go back here. Okay, so that's all good. All right, so we've got PSU, CPU, motherboard, RAM. Let's go and dig in for, let's see, storage. SSD. Do they have M.2s? I don't think they have. Darn, they don't. They do not have M.2. So, gonna have to try something a little different. Let's see. These are HHDs. I guess we'll go with just the standard storage here. We'll go with an SSD for the OS, and then we'll put some storage in there. So let's see. SSD Shin Mega, 250 gigabytes. I really wish they had M.2s. Yeah, that's really the only thing we can do. Okay, so let's, I believe that would probably go back here somewhere. Let's see. Let me think, is there anything? Oh, here we go. Drive bay. I'm not familiar with this case, so I'm learning as we're going along here. Okay, so now we should be able to install the SSD, I guess. Okay, maybe not. Doesn't really give me anywhere to install it. Imagine that would have been back here somewhere, but it's not giving me any options. Okay, well, we'll come back to that, I guess. Well, heck, we might as well, let's stick the darn cooler on there. Let me see, cooling. Wow, they don't have water coolers. So we're gonna have to go, we only have 2 options. Well, that stinks. Admittedly, there aren't a lot of TR4 cooling solutions out there. There are some water cooling solutions, but not a ton. But we don't have any here, so I guess we're gonna go with the. Let me see. Yeah, TR4. These are the only options we have. So let's go, I guess with the white one since we got the white RAM. Sure we got that fan header going. Wow. I don't think that, wow, look at how close that is. That it's actually sitting inside the RAM. Yeah, it's actually sitting inside the RAM. So that Dominator RAM's a little tall. I mean, because that particular clearance is usually pretty decent, but oh well, we're not going to worry too much about that. Okay, so we've got our cooling solution. And let's see now. So cooling's good, memory's good, motherboard's good. Oh no, I completely forgot the thermal paste. We gotta remove that. I gotta put some damn paste on there or things gonna get hot. Okay, here we go. And it only lets me put the little dot. Okay, so now we go back to cooling. There we go. Okay. Excellent. And connect our cables. There we go. Okay, so now, wow, now we should be fine. Still got that clearance issue, but oh well. Okay, so we got the thermal paste going. Okay. Let's see. What were we gonna do next? I wanted to do storage next, but I don't have anywhere to put the darn drive. I guess I'll have to figure it out. Yeah, there's nowhere for me to put it. It's not highlighting anything. Wait, hold on. Oh, that's from memory. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's not giving me a spot to install. Oh, let me put the shroud back on. Here. There we go, the drive bay. Because I was trying to do it with the drive bay on and it wouldn't give me an option. But I guess it didn't hurt to try it again here. Maybe I just wasn't looking at it the right angle. Okay. Storage. Yeah, it doesn't give me an option. Well, poop. That doesn't make sense. Maybe it wants me to do the GPU first. Okay, so let's go to GPU. Graphics cards. And let's see, imagine we're going to go with a 1080 Ti. Or if they've got anything better. I don't think they have Titans in here though. See, these are all 1060s, 980s. Let's stick a 1030 in there. That's all we can afford. Okay, 570s. Oh, look at that. Vega 64. Come on, 1080 Ti. I know you're in here. Probably toward the bottom. Let's see, 960. 960. Come on, where are you? 980 Ti. Or is it? Well, here we go, 1080 Ti. I don't want a blower type fan. Darn vapor chamber. Here we go. That one's kind of... I've never been crazy about that shroud design though. Not crazy about it. But there's our 1080 Ti. Oh, here we go, Gigabyte Aorus. To be honest, a lot of these fan designs are kind of ugly. Okay, there's another 1080 Ti with 11 gigabytes of VRAM. Oh, here we go, the Kingpin. Look at that thing. I've seen the Kingpin. Those things are massive. That cooling solution is ridiculous. Gigabyte Aorus. I think we're gonna. Well, I mean, the Kingpin is a 3-slot card, so. Hmm. It's a very thick card. I don't know if I want to do that. I'd rather go with this. I think this is a 2-slot, isn't it? We'll figure it out. Here, let's go with Gigabyte here. Nice. Okay, so that is a 2-slot card. We gotta get our cables plugged in. There we go. Let's see, will it actually let me install another one? Ooh, wow, look at that. Yeah, it will. It's gonna stick it all the way down there. And we got our SLI bridge. Oh, we gotta do our cables. Wow, that's interesting looking. It's kind of weird though that all this money, virtual money, spent on this thing, and we've got an air cooler. It's still neat looking though. Okay, so we've got video card, we got all that. Graphics is good, CPU is good, motherboard's good, memory. We still just need storage. Will it let me install storage now? It still won't let me do storage. What the? I wonder if it's just that particular drive it's not letting me install. Let me mess with the... Here, we'll just do this just for experimenting. Oh, wait, hold on. Something highlighted. There we go. Yeah, it just won't let me install the that one SSD. Let me try something again here. Hold on. Okay, SSD. Maybe I need to be very careful with how I mouse over this. Nope. Or maybe it just wants me to install the storage first. Well, we can have plenty of storage, so we'll go with a 4 terabyte here. Let's get that installed. Let's get our cables going. Oops, hold on. Okay, get that plugged in. Plugged in. Well, we've got an old school H drive in there. Let me see, will it let me install this now? Nope. Well, poop. I can't even install the SSD. Wait. Open CPU shielding. Why in the world is it? Even though I've got the cooler on there, it lets me open the CPU shielding. I guess that's something they gotta fix. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking this is also something they gotta fix. Because, yeah, it's not giving me any option to install that drive. And this is really the only cooling solutions? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, and it's an open air case, so it's not like I really need any case fans. I mean, I guess if you were going to be doing some overclocking, you could get some... Well, they've got the VRM cooling on this board. So I guess we went with the ORS theme here. It's kind of neat. I like how we use the Gigabyte graphics cards, but we have the EVGA SLI bridge. Well, that was not nearly as exciting as I thought it would be. Let me put these panels back on. And we'll boot it up just so we can say we booted it up. Oh, come on, keep going. There we go. Okay, so that's back on. I don't, yeah, there's nothing more I need to put in there. Let me see. All our cables are good. Yeah, fans on there. Yeah, everything looks good there. Excellent. And now let's plug in our cables. Okay. And let's see if this sucker boots. Well, got that. Error. What is the, hold on, let me back out of here. No OS found. I guess I have to install an OS, huh? Let's see. Okay. Let's power this down. Let's see. Tools, USB drive. I imagine I'd probably do it from the USB drive then, huh? So let's get that on there. Booting Omega OS. Oh, here we go. Excellent. So I did need that. It's installing the OS now. Okay. It still feels weird though because that whole second half of the case is completely empty. Like on the case that I have, I've got my my water cooling unit over here, and then it just kind of goes over and sits right over there on top of the CPU. Yeah, it feels really bare. That's our input-output over here. It's still odd to me that it wouldn't let me install that SSD. I imagine it wouldn't let me do it now because I'm all closed up here. Let's see. Let's go here. Let's see if we can do some benchmarking. Part rank. Will it run? I imagine that this computer will run pretty much anything. Well, as far as games go, it'll run anything. Yeah, let's restart. Now we're going to run some 3D Mark. Virtual 3D Mark. Frames per second. That's a little disappointing. Not even, it's barely touching on 50 frames per second with this setup. But I guess, I mean, there would be some tuning involved, obviously, but oh, we'll let that run for a moment. Oh, no, no, oh my god. I didn't mean to do that. No. Crap. Okay, I just bricked our PC. Just kidding. Okay. Reinstall everything. Love pressing the wrong button. Just love it. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, that stinks. Okay, run. There we go. Okay, let me step away from it because I don't want to accidentally screw it up. Oh, look, here's the other that case again. Okay. And here's what does it look like? An NZXT case. It's kind of neat. Access to storage. Oh, this is for the cases. I forgot. Okay. Let's see. It's still running. Oh no! What's going on? Problem has been detected. Omega system is shut down to prevent damage to your computer. Problem: the following a display driver. This thing. Well, I mean, I have to give it a little something there for at least somewhat, you know, close to the authenticity. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to restart that, huh? Let's get going here again. And oh, I I imagine the only way to install anything is with the USB drive. So we'll put that in there. And let me see. Or is there any other add remove programs? Well, PCBay. Maybe PCBay is what is this? I don't even know what this is. Okay. We'll restart. Well, I guess we're gonna find out what PCBay is. Come on. Secondhand PC component marketplace. My balance $1 million. Okay. Yeah. There's no way for me to search for anything. It's kind of odd. Again, I'm guessing this is something that's not finished. Oh wow. So we'll close that. Will it run lighting, part ranking? Or I'll just install everything. Not yet. Let's just install everything here. System info. I'm surprised that Omega OS doesn't even have that. Will it run? Not that we really need that, but we'll put it on there anyway. And now we'll restart. Okay, so let's see. System info. And ooh, running a little warm there. Wow, that's pretty warm. Cooler's on there. Fans running. I remembered to put the thermal paste. I forgot it first, but then I went back and I put the thermal paste. Well, I mean, I know the TR4s just run hot because, I mean, you've got 16 cores in there, so it's going to run warm, but I didn't think it would run that warm. So, yeah, that's a little warm. And it's only at 4 gigahertz. Motherboard, graphics card. Just a cheesy little 4 terabyte HDD in there. Ugh. It's running warm. Part ranker. Gigabyte ORS GeForce. Well, this one apparently is the best, well, one of the best cards. Extreme Edition. Did I put the Extreme Edition in there? I don't even remember. That is odd that it's running warm. Will it run? Euro Truck Simulator. Yeah. Dota 2. You have 128 gigabytes. You have 22 gigabytes of VRAM. And tons of storage. Okay, so this isn't the Extreme Edition, it's just the regular. Okay. Recommended spec. So yeah, I imagine it'd be just fine running that. Flight Simulator for Grand Theft Auto. Yeah. All that stuff will. Deer Hunting Simulator, World of Warcraft. Okay, enough of that. But yeah, that bugs me. That it's running warm. Power consumption 200 watts. Case temp. Case temp is fine. Because it's open air. Memory clock. It's not even hitting the maximum memory clock. Physical memory available. Memory load. I wish there was more options to tailor the various things in here. Yeah, this is it. This is all I've got. And I can't, yeah, can't do anything in there. Oh well. Again, this is the game's in a pre-release state, so there's going to be some stuff in here that doesn't quite go right. So I guess, you know, I'll tweet at the developer. Not that, well, I don't know. I mean, it's a small developer, so maybe you know, maybe they actually do check their tweets and see what the deal is. So yeah, I'll let them know about that SSD thing, and hopefully they'll add more stuff like this so you can really tweak the system more. But I mean, it's a neat build. I mean, I honestly, if I had this build, I'd be like, that's awesome. I'd still be a little worried about the temps and the fan cooler there, even though it is designed for TR4. I'd much rather stick water on it though. But oh well. I mean, it's a pretty cool looking system. And I did the wrong button again. But there it is. Yeah, I like that. The case is okay. But yeah, that's pretty neat. I like that. So yeah, that was free mode, or just, you know, building whatever you want. And we went with the 1950X Threadripper from AMD. We went with two 1080 Ti's from Gigabyte motherboard, 128 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. It was clocking at 2666, although the max it could go, it was rated for was 3200. But again, we can't, even within the operating system, it doesn't give me any option to tweak that. So yeah, hopefully in the future it'll let me tweak that, and hopefully in the future I can actually install, you know, the SSD and an M.2, because we couldn't do that here. But oh well, that was okay. I mean, it actually wasn't as fun or fulfilling as I hoped it would be, but again, you know, early access game, it's not complete. We'll revisit this here in a little while, give the developer some time to mess with it and put some new stuff in there for us, which I definitely hope they do, because I really like the game. It's pretty fun, but I'm enjoying the campaign mode more than the free building. But anyways, that's it for the stream. Thanks a lot, guys, for checking it out. I really, really appreciate it. Make sure you sub if you have nothing better to do. And hopefully we'll stream this again here maybe in a few days. See how that goes. Anyways, thanks for checking out the channel. I appreciate it, and we'll see you later.